Hello, we are Jamie and Norman.
Jamie and I were a long-distance relationship for about a year before Jamie moved to the city with me, and we got engaged around that same time. And over the next, 6 months, we got ready for a wedding and then got married. Unfortunately, ever since we haven't been able to conceive a child, and that's why we're here looking at adoption. We do have 4 furry children, as you can see. This is one of our fur babies here right now, Ginger.
One of the things that drew me into loving Norm and wanting to always be around him is his loving and caring nature towards others. He always seems to put somebody else in front of his own personal needs and what he needs, and of course most of the time that's including me. His thoughtfulness for others always amazes me as well. One other thing that he is dedicated, and he loves his job. He gets up 2 hours early every morning and gets into the office than what he needs to be. Another thing that he loves to do is entertain and cook, which often come hand in hand around here. We always have friends and families over on the weekends for some sporting event or other event on the TV, and we're always cooking up something for them. I know that his hard-working, loving attitude and respect for others will be passed on to any child that we might get and be able to raise.
Jamie is a wonderful, loving woman. She grew up on the farm, so it's very handy with everything. She's great in our garden, great around the house. Kind of just tells me what to do sometimes because I'm not that handy. Jamie works as a pediatric nurse, so can take care of all of our bumps and bruises. She'll make a great, wonderful, loving mother. I'm so lucky to have Jamie in my life, and our future children will benefit from a wonderful, loving mother. One of our main interests is sports. A lot of what we do revolves around sports. We have season tickets to our local hockey and football team. In fact, the weekend that we're filming this was the home opener in a major football game. So this weekend's been dominated by sports, and it's not uncommon for that. That's something we'd love to pass on to our children.
Two of the trips that we had made this year, we both went up to Ontario. My brother is stationed out there. So one of the trips we made was in wintertime in March to a national men's curling game. And just this past July, we went out there for about 4 Blue Jays games down in Toronto and visited as well.
Yeah, and we do a lot of gardening as well. We have a beautiful garden here at our house in town, and we also have a garden out at the lake, so we can always have fresh produce during certain times of the year, canned and frozen for the cold winter months. So we really enjoy our life here.
After we were married, I had moved into Norm's little house in a different part of town, and we decided to build a new home that would hold a future family for us. We built our home in a newer area of the city. It's a great neighborhood. It's got walking parks, parks for children. It's a lot of young families in this neighborhood and a lot of close amenities.
Yeah, and our other home is our cabin at the lake. I was pretty much raised out there, fishing, swimming, outdoors activities. We can pretty much spend 12 months out there if we really want. Ice fishing in the winter, lake fishing in the summer, swimming, and it's a very tight-knit family out there. A lot of very close neighbors, and longtime friends and family out there.
We would like to thank you for taking the time to view our video and consider us to raise your child. We are open to any sort of adoption plan that you might be comfortable with. And from the bottom of both of our hearts, thank you.
Thanks for taking the time to watch our video.